and welcome to Brian's Got Game. I'm Brian. Today, I got a game called Schotten Totten. Schotten Totten is a two-player card game designed by Reiner Knizia and published by IELLO Games. It's the newest game in IELLO's minigame series. In this game, players are rival Scottish clans fighting over territory. Players lay down cards to make sets or straights attempting to beat the other clan's cards. Originally published in 1999 and rethemed in 2000 as Battle Line, this version returns to its roots with phenomenal Scottish-themed artwork. So, let's check it out, and I'll show you how to capture stones, how to outsmart your opponent with tactic cards, and to kill or be killed in Schotten Totten. Set up. Place the 9 territory stones in the center of the table. Then, give each player 6 cards. Then, give each player a player aid, and then place these cards right there. You are now ready to begin. Okay, on your turn, you pick up your hand, look at it, and then you decide what to do. You play a card. So, they're going to play this 8, because right now they have 2 of a kind. They're going to play the 8. So, when you play a card, it must be on your side of the stones, and you can only have a limit of 3 on one stone, though you can only play 1 card per turn. Then that player draws a card, and they can sort their hand or whatever. That's good right there. Then the next player goes. So they pick up their hand, take a look, and they're going to go with this 3. Because they have 4, and then they're hoping they can get a 2 or a 5. Then that player draws. Player aid shows which sets of cards are the best. So the color run is the most powerful type of set. Then there's 3 of a kind, color, 3 of a color, a run, or the sum. The top one can beat all of them, the middle one, they can beat the ones lower than it. Each player is one of those. So then, this player takes a look at their hand, and they're going to put a 3 here, because they also have a yellow, because they have a yellow 4. Now, what they don't know is that the other player has cards, what cards the other player has in their hand. So, this player's the 2, so they'd have to go with the 4 or the 5, but they know that, they don't. Now, they're going to go with that. So now, this player knows that, and this guy gets a card. They always have 5 cards, 6 cards. So, this player now knows that, doing 3 of a kind won't beat 3, 4, 5. So they're going to have to play this and search for the 7. Now, when it becomes likely that you're not going to win, then you should probably stop playing there. Like, if they didn't have this 9, and that it was like that, they should probably not play there. Now, later in the game, when there are more cards out, you can prove that it's not likely. If this player had played the 5 of the red 5 here, and then the red 2 over here, this run cannot be completed and cannot beat this if they had the 7 here. It is impossible for them to win, and therefore they would get stoned. Player wins when they get 3 stones on their side in a row, or they get 5 stones total. Okay, some time has passed, and now we have this. Now, this player, it is impossible for him to beat here, because there are 6 suits and 1 card of each color. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones out on the table. So they can't play another 1 to win this. It is impossible for them to beat this. Now, this player could still get the yellow 5. But it also goes to the sum. 7 to 2 still does it. So, now we have that. Now, this player is going to play another 9 here. Now they draw. Okay, now it's this player's turn. This player needs the 7 to beat this player. So if they take 7 and play it, let's say, over here, now it shows that the 7 is not in the deck anymore, and they cannot be beat. by the 7. So that there proves that this player gets that stone. So now, okay, now that player would probably not play it here because the 7 can't make a run to beat the 1, 2, 3. So they're probably going to want to play it there. So now, it's this player's turn again. They had drawn, and they're going to play their final 9 here. They need a colored run. So they played that, they draw, then this player takes their hand, and this player is going to take their turn. So they can do a few things. They can play a 6 here to beat it here. So they're going to do that. And then they're going to draw. But after that, they're going to point out right here, the purple 6 is already out. So they cannot beat the color 3 of a kind, the 3 of the kind. So if they got a different run, they could make a run, but not of the same color. Now, if they got another purple, it would still be a color, but that's still underneath the 3 of the kind. So it is impossible there for them to win. And then the 6 stone here. So none of these players were able to get 3 in a row. So they're going for first 5. 4. Let's say they win this. The last one to get that, fight for that one. That's how you play Schotten Totten. For experienced players, there are some of these variant cards. So, there are 2 jokers. They are jokers, they can be played as anything. There's a wild 7. It's wild, so you can play it as anything. This one can be played as any 1, 2, or 3. This is the trader. He brings any one card from the other side of the stone to theirs. And these cards add a lot to the game and are a very fun variant to add to this very strategic game. Okay, got my dad here for a parent's opinion. So Dad, what do you think of Schotten Totten?
I love Schotten Totten. I had heard a lot about Battle Line and heard that was a great 2-player game. I know we play a lot of 2-player games. And then I was excited when I saw that IELLO was printing this one in their minigames line.
Yes.
Great artwork, and it did not disappoint. 2 thumbs up.
Definitely. The components in it are really nice. You have the nice boundary stones.
Stone tiles are nice thick tiles, yep.
And then the cards, they're nice, just quality cards.
Yep. That's all you get, really.
And the really cool box.
Yeah, the nice box, and printed in the bottom, so there's no insert, but at the bottom of the box, it's
nice
it
art.
says Schotten Totten with some grass. It looks kind of cool in there.
So, the artwork, all the cards, each number has its own artwork, and then they're different colored.
Yeah, this is excellent artwork by the artist Jib, I think is how you pronounce his name, or her name. But it kind of has that real Scottish theme, clans battling back and forth. It's very cartoony, very fun. Really, really good job on the artwork.
So this is a very strategic game. It is like it's Battle Line, and it's like its sister games, Lost Cities, Celtis, Lost Cities board game.
Yeah, so it's by Reiner Knizia. A lot of those have the same feel of playing on one side of the board. This one I think is a little bit unique because you play sets and runs rather than just one long line of cards. So it has a little bit of that poker feel to it. There's another game called Pinata that it kind of reminds me of, where you're battling on each side of a board. But yeah, very strategic. And then when you include the variants,
it can change up the game. It's a little more not lucky, but it
adds uncertainty. Yeah, because you have there's 1 to 9 for every color or every suit.
And then you have the jokers.
But if you add in those cards, then it adds a lot more uncertainty that you can't bank on the fact that the 1's already out. Well, he may have that variant joker and be able to get a 1.
Yes.
So yeah, very strategic for the kids. I would probably say this is probably more for your 10, 11 and up range, not for the real little ones. Although they can do it, they just don't. They don't really understand the strategy and the back and forth. It's very tactical.
Overall, it's a really great game. It has nice components. The artwork's really nice Scottish feel to it. There's a lot of strategy, and it's pretty easy for kids.
Yeah, this is a great two-player game. It's small, it's quick. You could take it anywhere, and it's got a lot of thinking in it. So it really hits that chord of a strategy type game, but only with 2 players, and plays very fast. And it looks phenomenal.
Thank you for watching Brian's Got Game. Please like us on our Facebook page. Send us a tweet at Brian's Got Game. Visit our webpage, briansgotgame.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Brian. This is my dad. See you next time.